Hey everyone, welcome to another Pathfinder adventure card game scenario. We're on scenario 3.1 over at the Tooth and Hookah location. We're at this location. When you fail to acquire an ally, shuffle it into this location deck. Alright, we're playing with the character Alahazra. Advancing the Blessings deck, the first card we get is a Poison Blade Trap. Dexterity Acrobatics 5 or Disable Knowledge 7. Let's see. She could do the knowledge because she has this interesting ally. So that would be a 2. She could add 2 dice to the knowledge check. So she could roll 3d4 for disable, or for knowledge rather, or she could use this to add a d8 to a check, a d8 to the dexterity check. We're going to do dexterity, d8 plus d4, because Alahazra has a dexterity of d4. Let's see what happens here. Let's roll a 4, and we roll the 10. Okay, so the loot item gets buried, but we do avoid the Poison Blade Trap. Alright, resetting the hand, advancing the Blessings deck. The next card we get is the Lightning Touch spell. It's Intelligence Arcane 4. Alahazra has a d8 for intelligence. Okay, so she rolls a 3. She does not acquire this spell. It gets banished. Advancing the Blessings deck, we get a Fireball Trap. So it's Constitution 6. So Alahazra has a d6 for Constitution. Or Dexterity, Acrobatics, Disable. All those for Alahazra are d4. So she'll definitely do the Dexterity. Then, looking at her hand, she doesn't have the Find Trap spell, which really helps her out. This is a Trap Magic Fire Elite. So the Heat Metal spell says, discard this card to add 2 dice to any check by a character at your location to defeat a barrier that has the Lock or Trap trait. And it is a trap. Sweet, so we're going to use Heat Metal. It allows us to add 2 dice. So wow, so 2d6. Pretty amazing. So 3d6 for the Constitution. We need to roll a 6. Alright, roll a 4, 10, 15. Pretty amazing. Wow, that Heat Metal, awesome spell. We're gonna try to recharge it. D10 plus 6. We rolled an 8. That was an 8. Okay, so we get it. We recharge that spell. What an awesome spell, that Heat Metal. Man, awesome. Okay, resetting the hand, advancing the Blessings deck. We get a Dagger of Doubling. So it's Dexterity ranged 10. Alahazra has a Dexterity of D4, so this is an auto fail. So we'll just go ahead and banish that boon. We'll advance the Blessings deck. We'll explore it again. We get a Tussa Silk Cloak. Sure, we'll try to get this. It's a Constitution D6. So we roll a 6, so we acquire this item. We're going to discard it because we like our hand. 7 cards strong. Advancing the Blessings deck, we're exploring. We're meeting the Embalmer. So it's a Charisma Diplomacy 5 check. Alahazra has a Charisma of D10 plus 6. So this is an auto acquire. Don't even need to roll for that. And we're going to use his ability. Discard this card to explore your location. We will discard the card. We will explore. And we'll meet the villain. Okay, interesting thing about this villain is she's a barrier. We have to do Intelligence Knowledge or Charisma Diplomacy. So, this is a non-combat check. So we could use this ally where we can add 2 dice to any Wisdom or Knowledge check. So Alahazra, her Knowledge is just a d4. So we could roll 3d4. But I think the Charisma Diplomacy is the way to go, because Alahazra has a Charisma of plus 5, D10 plus 5. So, and she has Maga 3 fingers in her hand. So if she rolls high enough, she'll be able to do the Charisma Diplomacy check. Alright, rolling D10. It'd be nice if she had a blessing in her hand, but she doesn't. Alright, so that die fell on the floor. D10, come on. Alright, so we rolled an 8. And we get to add 6 to that roll. 8, 9, 10. So it's 14. We needed a 16, but we have our ally, Maga 3 Fingers in our hand. Recharge this card to add 3 to the roll. So we add 3 to the roll, and the villain is defeated. Okay, pretty cool. So this Tooth and Hookah, since that was the villain, the location is automatically closed. So we'll go ahead and close that location. The rest of the location deck is gone. So let's go ahead and do a deck check for Alahazra. So the reward for that scenario, there's that heat metal spell. A little glare there. It's an early morning glare here. Let me see if I can fix that by doing that. Maybe that helped out. Yeah, that helped out a little bit. One more time. Come on. There we go. Moving the curtain. Okay, so here's what we got. So this is the state of Alahazra's deck so far. All those blessings were just clumped up at the end. She did acquire some new items. There's that cool Upashti spell, which kind of helps out. Let's go ahead and get that deck all set there. We got more spells. Armor. This guy. So we got cards to trade if we really want to. This is the state of her deck. She has 3 items. Is that legit items? Oh, this guy's an ally. There we go. So now we're all set. So this is her deck right now. The reward for that scenario was this loot, the Mumifra's Favor. So it's level 3. But you know what? It's an item. I don't think we want to keep it because it just allows us to add a D12 to diplomacy check, or later on recharge for a powerful item. So I don't think we want that. I think what we want, I was looking through the level 3 stuff. We're actually going to go to, we haven't met this guy, Falsine Deek. We're going to meet old Falsine Deek. We're going to see what kind of items he has to trade to us. So roll in a D4 and roll in, so it's, wow, 27 cards down. So he's going to want, here's what he is offering us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Well, I just rolled the D30, counted down 27 cards. That's what took so long. But Falsine Deek is offering us, okay, a crowbar or the soul stimulant. Let's take a look at that item. Recharge this card to ignore power that happens before you act on a non-villain bane. Well, we already have that with this armor. We already have that effect. Banish this card to banish a card displayed that has a curse trait. Well, Alahazra can already do that with her ability. So as it is, Falsine Deek, we were really hoping to get the Scorching Ray Wand or something like that. It's a pretty powerful item that has the fire and attack trait. So that's why we're going to Falsine Deek to see if he had that. But he doesn't. So as it is, we got this extra loot item. Probably not going to keep it, even though it might be beneficial to hold on and trade later on. Maybe if I got rid of the embalming fluid. But this is one of the best cards in the game. So I think Alahazra would be a fool to get rid of that card. So that's the state of Alahazra's deck. I'll tell you what she decides to keep on next time, but pretty much her deck's going to stay the same as it did at the start of this scenario. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll have another scenario up shortly.